Peace, and blessings. You already know. I want to welcome you all back for another great episode. You know my name, celebrity interviewer. I said it, and this is the show. And you know I had a man the ultimate pleasure of being able to bring you all some of the best interviews from people that's really doing their thing in the entertainment industry and those that is building and making a positive difference in our communities. And this is a woman again that is doing both. I'm happy to say, you know what I mean. And she is a director. She is a film writer. She is a recording artist, event planner. The woman was on tour. If it wasn't for this pandemic, she'd still be like, and I know she's on tour now, but like she'd be even, it would have never stopped. You know what I'm talking about. And she's just really talented and just been doing her thing. She's a host, along with she just picked up doing interviews herself, and I'm very proud of her. And she goes by the name of Nene Lioness. You know what I'm talking about? And I just want to welcome you to the show. Peace, Queen.
Thank you. I said, thank you. Salute. I appreciate this. For real, for real. What's going on?
Definitely. Not much. How you feeling today? How you feeling? What's the weather
I'm
like?
feeling um I'm actually feeling good. Out here in Vegas. I thought it was gonna be hot, but it's still cool. You need a jacket.
Right. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I'm good, but it's a peaceful environment.
Okay. Cool. And I definitely want to welcome everyone that's actually watching right now that's tuned in live with us today. Whether you're watching from Facebook, whether it's YouTube or Urban Grind or whatever the case may be, or Instagram where we're live right now over here to my side. So I appreciate it. Leave comments and me much love, and we about to get to really know Nene Lioness. You know what I'm saying? So Nene,
Yan.
yonder. How it go? Teach me how it go.
Wait, how was Yan?
Yonder. Yonder.
No. Nobody ever gets it. It's cool. It's cool though.
Hey, it's dope though. I
It just means you're sealing the deal, basically. We sealing the deal. That's what it is.
okay, okay, I hear you. I see you. Definitely. Well, for the people, that don't know, where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Alton, Illinois, which is like right across the bridge from East St. Louis. 'Cause East St. Louis is St. Louis is Missouri, then East St. Louis is Illinois.
Okay.
So I'm like right there. In a car, probably take a good 8 minutes, 10 minutes at the most.
Right, okay. So
Yeah.
it's like Chicago and Indiana almost. How close it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's weird because St. Louis is in between Chicago and Alton, but St. Louis is Missouri. So that's like weird. It seems like St. Louis should be Illinois too.
Yeah, and that goes back into stuff that where I don't understand how, here the time is this, but then Michigan is only like an hour away, but there's a different time zone. Like
Right.
I don't be understanding that, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, God has the ultimate plan at the end of the day. He know what time it is.
This is true, brother. This is definitely true.
Yeah, actually. You know what I'm saying? So I know you've been moving around a lot, you know what I mean? So tell me, what was it like growing up in Alton, across from East St. Louis? You know what I'm saying?
Well, honestly, I was born there and I was there till I was like 7. And then my mother, she moved to Texas, Killeen, Texas.
Okay.
And when I was in the 5th grade. So we was there probably a good 60, 90 days. I don't know, probably a year, probably. Yeah, about a year. And then my mother runs into this military guy and he's like, well, I'm getting ready to go to Hawaii. They get ready to send me over there. I would like to marry you, take care of you and your kids. My mom was like, okay, let's do it. So, so I pretty much was not raised there, but I do know my family and I do love my family. So
Okay.
there's a
How many sisters and brothers do you have that you grew up with?
one brother that's by my mom, but I do know my sister and brothers by my dad. Cause when we was little, we used to go over there and kick it with them. And to this day, I'm really real cool with my sister, LaCora Woods.
Okay, definitely, definitely. So, you know what I mean? What was it like as Nene as a young a little girl? You know what I'm talking about? Like back in school days, you know what I'm saying? Like what was school like? Was you like a school person? You know what I mean? Did you like school?
Now, I liked anything that had to do with entertaining anything. If it helps you entertain anything, the crowd, I liked
Right,
it that part. Like,
right.
band music. I stayed in band class. I was a point guard on the basketball team. I was the starting five on the volleyball team. So it's like I always did something to keep me involved with the crowd. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I might have been a little cocky back then because, at that time I felt like I was a star even at that time because our teams was winning and I was the point guard and man, we was doing. So it's like I always felt like I had to be in front of a crowd. Not had to be, but it just seemed like it wasn't right if I wasn't, if that makes sense.
Right.
So overall, I'm like the sweetest person in the whole world. I do anything for you. So at school, people love me, but they know I was a quick fighter. I was quick to fight. So they was like, okay, she cool, but she might snap at us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm only gonna snap at you if you doing stuff that don't make sense. So I pretty much probably like today too. I don't know.
No, it's all good. You know what I mean? Growing up, I was a little quick tempered myself. You know what I mean? But not so much really fighting. Just you know what I mean. Just quick to speak up for myself. Always been. So you know what I mean. It's no coincidence that my name became I said it. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, and I
Because
like
true story, true story. I'm telling you the other side of what I mean. Some that people don't ask me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in interviews. You know what I'm talking about? Um, but again, you know, what I mean, who was the influence though, growing up in your neighborhood or maybe perhaps your household, to where you turned to music and to where you in that particular area of entertainment to start off?
well, when I was young, my dad used to play the bass guitar. He still does. Shout out to Curly Woods. I love you, Daddy. And he was playing the bass guitar, so he would play for us and try to woo my mama in, being all charming. You know what I'm saying? So we'd be right there listening, like, yeah, we checking this nigga out right here while he got this bass guitar playing. But the whole time he was playing the bass guitar, I used to just sit there and it's just like, I don't know, it's just the sound of any instruments. It takes me to another world, like no lie, it does. But so daddy wasn't always there. So it really wasn't like nobody just actually in the house, like bringing like music to me like that. But it was things that took place that now that I look back on it, it was meant for me to be on stage rapping. For instance, when I was in the fifth grade, when we went to Hawaii, they had a school talent thing. People run for president, secretary. They used to have that back in school. So I wanted to win for president. I wanted to run for president, and my brother was running against for president too. Mind you, it was only 5 black people in this whole school in Hawaii, just 5, and not all in the same grade. So when it comes time to display your talent, what I'm saying, your talent is your tiebreaker, whether you're gonna win or you're gonna lose.
Right.
So my brother get up there with his homeboy and them, they doing whatever. Fifth grade, I was not thinking about no rapping. I swear, rapping was not even on my mind. But I was thinking about how can I get this crowd to pay attention to me? And I'm still that way today. So my brother gets up there in the crowd. They went kind of crazy. They went a little crazy. But I got up there and I started saying, if you want more lunch meals, say yeah. If you want longer PE, say yeah. And like I was naming things that I knew that children my age would love to do if we had more time with it in school. And that right there, it was like my first ever being on stage with doing a little amateur rap. Well, I don't know which one, talk rap or whatever it was, but I had the crowd going crazy. So I believe that was me stepping into who I am at that time. Didn't know it though.
Right. Right. So you was just going, you was polishing that diamond. You know what I'm saying? But didn't even know. You know what I'm talking about?
Didn't
You
know
was
it.
gonna
Didn't.
become who you was gonna become. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, you know what I mean? Moving on to, what was that, like high school? Is that the time period when that was all happening?
Yeah, no, that was
Because I mean, you said
we was in
I
the
mean, you
fifth
said
grade in Hawaii when that happened.
right, okay. So moving on, I'm sorry, to high school then. Is that when you start getting the recording music?
Not at all. It's weird. Okay, so when I'm in high school, this is what big to take place. Me and my friend Kiara, we had a routine of dancing all the time. We always want to dance. So in Berlin, Germany, they had this big thing called the German Fest, and it was really huge. I mean, media coverage would come and everything. And one particular day at the German Fest, me and my friend Kiara, at this time, we got on them hammer pants. Them MC hammer pants where they long in the middle.
Mhm.
So we go over to the bumper cars trying to be cute in front of the dudes. So we doing our little routine. We doing our little routine, just getting down. Next thing you know, here come all these cameras. These
Yeah.
Caucasians started coming with these cameras. And they just stopped and filmed us for a very long time. So we getting crunk, we on their camera. So then they tell us, hey, here go a business card. Have your parents call us and we'll go from there. We think you guys would make a great candidate to be in this upcoming film called If I Only Knew. It was a German movie. And we did. We played 5 scenes. And that was my first part of being on a movie set. But we made $400 an hour and $800 an hour in mark, which is German money. But at that time, it was $400 in American money an hour. So that was my part to first being on set. But rapping was nowhere in the picture because all I wanted to do was play basketball. I didn't want to be no rapper at all. I never thought about it.
And what year was that with the film? If I only knew.
No, not if I only knew. You mean
I'm
one
sorry.
fine day?
I'm sorry. I'm confused. What
Yeah,
happened?
you were saying what
You
happened
tell
in
me.
high school, and
Right,
I
right,
told you what happened in
right,
high school.
right. Because I know that you're working on something right now. Recently,
I am.
called "You Only Knew."
If I only knew.
Right. If I only knew.
Right.
Okay. I thought that you had. That's what you had said.
No, we were still back on the high school thing, but I was just letting you know during high school, because we went from elementary to high school. So in high school, that was like the biggest thing for me that took place. But I was a basketball star, playing basketball for West Germany. I was in the newspapers, point point guard, always, just always the starting team. Like basketball was my thing, guys. I always say to my mother, when I grew up, I want to play basketball. I want to be a woman that plays basketball, because I had it. But,
Yeah.
life has things that saying, well, we got something else for you to do.
Right, no doubt, and that's what's up. You know what I mean, and congratulations to you. You know what I mean. It's not easy. You know what I mean, putting that rock in the hoop. You know what I'm saying. I've tried many a times. I didn't got embarrassed. I didn't got the best of some people sometimes, but it's not my
Right.
sport. Like, but I do love it, and I continue to play it. I just haven't done it in a while. But yeah, so at what point did you leave the basketball alone and start to pick up the mic?
Oh, man, I did not pick up the mic until I was 23.
Really?
Until I was 23. And that's only because a friend of mine, Gaddafi, and I wish I could find him. Maybe if I speak him to the universe enough, he'll pop up. But Gaddafi, at this time, bro, I was hustling. I'm not gonna lie. I was a real hustler. I was getting money. And I seen a couple of my friends, they were rapping, but I'm like, man, y'all not getting no money off of this right now. So, I didn't want to do that right there. But my friend Gaddafi, he insists, he says, man, sis, I ain't never begged nobody to ever come to my studio. Because people pay to come in my studio. He said, but I'm begging you to come into this studio. Just come into the studio. So I said, okay. Finally got up and went over there and he said, get in the closet and say whatever comes to mind. And I tell everyone this. So I got in the closet and I said, get hot, get hot, get hot, get hot, hot. And that's the first thing I could think of because it was hot as hell in Texas at that time. So
Yeah.
he left that hook and turned it into a song And it's crazy because the beat came from the music generator. It was not mixed down as good as the music is today. You understand what I'm saying? But
Right.
the radio station, 92.3, David Jordan, took me under his wing with that song. And that led me to just open it up for everybody. So I guess the universe had to keep Gaddafi in my face and kept saying, "Come on, come on, come on. This is for you. This is what's up." And that's what took place.
That's dope. That's really dope. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even go in there and really make a song. It came out by accident. He turned it to a song. But that just showed, you know what I mean, your natural gift, your creativity, you know, it had that voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So can you speak a little bit
But you
about
know what, bro? Let me say this real quick. That particular song, right? This is the honest to God truth. You know, back in the days when they played two artists up against each other on the radio, and then people call in and be like, "I vote for that," or "I vote for that." Well, that particular song, "Get Hot," that we're talking about, ran up against Tupac. Ran
right,
up against Tupac's song, and to hear people call in and say, "I vote for that little lady." I knew Tupac was gonna win, bro. I knew Tupac was gonna win. But just to have my song in the battle with his, do you know
right.
like how many artists even got that chance? Even big artists. So I knew right then and there when my song was in a battle with Tupac, Lord knows I was where I was supposed to be. When that radio station took me under their wing off of a song off the music generator, something I just went in the booth and just whatever, I knew this ain't no game. The universe is pulling me in. The universe pulled me in. So I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing, actually,
I heard that in that order,
in
that
that
order.
order.
Hey, so that's what's happening. You know what I mean? I really like, you know what I mean, how um how things went. You know, now I know you leaving out, the pressures, the pain, the tears. You know what I'm saying? The obstacles that to even get to that point to be on the radio, to be able to be in a position to have your song up against the great late Tupac.
I mean, to be honest, bro, it wasn't no obstacle. It was
Oh,
not no obstacle. All of this took place. Bam, 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 bam. Nothing I had to pay for. There was no money involved in anything. Everything was just boom, 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 like one after another. Like if Jesus was standing right here, which he is, he'd say, and this baby ain't lying. Because that's what my father did for her. And I'm not lying. I ain't never had to, I don't know. It just happens, I guess, because it's supposed to happen. There's no way I can explain it except for it was supposed to happen. There was no there was no craziness for that to pop off on that station or anything. It came smooth. And that goes to say, if I might say, when God give you something, it doesn't come with money, it doesn't come with crazy obstacles. It runs smooth. It runs smooth, and you be in awe, like, dang, did this actually happen? I didn't have to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. But any artist, such as myself, no, we got to invest in ourselves. Now, when we get to that part, I'll get to that part. But yeah, for your answer, it wasn't no obstacles. It was none. It was just it happened.
mm, that's what's up. Pure, destined.
Hmm.
Walk it out. That's what's up. So,
For real.
okay, so once you started to begin to establish yourself in music and decided this is what you're gonna do, at what point did you become, or not to say become, maybe step out and do more things in the industry?
Um, when I went to Detroit, and shout out to all the artists out in Detroit. I love y'all, man. Um, going to Detroit, I went to Detroit in 2005, and being in Detroit, it taught me a lot. It taught me how to promote myself. It taught me how to be strong. it taught me how to use myself as an artist, not sexually, but to jump into different things to create other avenues for yourself. And when I went to Detroit, I went there as little lady. Then I turned myself into platinum, and that's because I felt like I was getting stronger out there in Detroit from learning from these guys. And I learned how to be a promoter. Shout out to John Drama, Hollywood Drama. He one of the biggest promoters in Detroit because he is the one that took me up on his wing and showed me how to be a promoter. I learned how to do radio. I won a 16-man panel for the TV thing and steady working. Only like the winner received 30 days their own segment. Well, I won out of the 16-man panel. I was the only one from Texas. Streets versus hip hop. And I won and I got my own segment, but it turned into 3 years instead of 30 days. Wow. So from there, I learned how to do radio. Boom. My hubby at that time paid for my radio show, Destined for Greatness, Laugh Out Loud. I was interviewing comedians. Like, I don't know. All of it was just coming together like it was supposed to be happening. Like today, it's the same thing.
Absolutely. I love it how, everything just fall into place like Tetris. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
It's definitely not a game out here. And, it has been a struggle for others, more or less, and it's a good, to hear that, you didn't have, that you have more of a clear road ahead on your path to get to where you got to, opposed to having the difficulties and obstacles, because if you ain't got to go through it, why go through it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but no, there was difficulties for as God will shower you, and once you get the knowledge of doing something, now it's up to you to show him that you can work it or try to work it, and then he'll go the extra miles. So the only problems I had that really made me fall off, to be honest, is every woman have been through it, like getting in a relationship with somebody you really, really like, and it slows you down, or you made a wrong decision in the music industry and it made you homeless. Outside of those two situations, I'm telling you, God is just good. I really have nothing negative to say except for the stuff I did on my own to make it difficult, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it really do. You know what I'm saying? It do. It's taking accountability, and that's what, we all got to do. That's what I had to learn how to do. What I'm saying? It didn't happen overnight for me, but, I got there, and, I can always, go further.
Right.
So, hey, with that being said, you got such great music. If you don't mind, I like to take a pause and just,
okay,
what I'm saying, rock out to some Nene Lioness.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, again, this is Nene Lioness. This is one of her concerts. You know what I'm saying? This is a clip from one of her concerts. She be on tour and whatnot. So, I don't know what I'm about to play, but we about to, enjoy it.
This groove that I got. And when I scream DJ, can you play my favorite song? I'm in the club zone, in my own zone. When I'm on the dance floor, leave me alone. Fuck it, don't be messing with me. Just give me another drink and let me party. I ain't tryna be you. Excuse who you are. You know that I'm a star. I bought the whole bar. I ain't even tripping. I don't see you by far. Through the club from my car, put a fucking lot bar. I'm driven, man, I'm driven. Where I'm from, we got candy, cold stick. Shit, get you twisted. Party so explicit. Bloodline rich, you bet you can't fuck with it. Cause I'm in my energy, my own energy. Came to the club so I can be me. I'ma spend my money, go clip full of G's. If you act up, got a nigga 100 D on me.
I like that. You just turn it all the way up.
Thank you.
Hold on, I like that song too. What was the name of that track again?
That one is Club Zone.
Club Zone, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got another one though. Hold on, we not done yet.
What up, man? Y'all too quiet this bitch for me, man. We about to turn up in this side. Let's go. this what you want, then
That is
it's
what I
up
want.
with it. I mean, we both grown. I'ma give you what you want. We both overdose, cause we here for a reason, baby. I'ma give you what you want. We both overdose, cause we here for a reason, baby. Tonight, I'ma give you what you want, boy. I'ma gun your joy. I don't mind if you got toys. We don't need no music, we could come off our own noise. Cause baby, you got me. And so much heat, body throbbing, energies to the roof. Candy's calling you, pick up. Ready for
Come stick up.
Okay.
We don't need a laser, no slippers.
I like
Hey,
that. What's the name of that joint?
that one is gonna give you what you want.
Give you what you want, straight to it, huh? Okay.
Yes.
Straight to the point, man. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with getting straight to the point. So let me ask
Not
you
at all.
this. You know what I mean? I know you make a lot of music, and because I just played that song, "Give You What You Need." That's correct.
Give you what you give you what you want. He
Oh, okay. Give you what you want.
said,
Same
give you
thing,
what
right? Same thing, right?
yes. No, it's not. Want and need are two different things.
All right. I was just checking, just checking. All right. So let me ask you this though. What do you think about relationships in the industry?
I think that first off, it is hard because if you date someone that's not in the industry,
Right.
then it brings them headache and insecurity problems because the industry is male dominant. So when a man has to worry about his woman working and dealing with a lot of guys, it puts paranoia in his brain. It does. And vice versa for a woman who doesn't be in the industry and she's messing with somebody that's industry and he work around all of these women. It does something to people. So it's kind of hard. But even if you date somebody in the industry with you, then you got your competition. They want to be in competition against you. So it's like it's just seems to be hard either way. I just simply believe that you just stay single and do what you gotta do till you done, till you feel like you didn't went as far as you can go. Because right now relationships are not they're not holding together. It's too much temptation out there. And I mean, you really have to be a strong individual within yourself. And me as a woman, as women, we have to respect ourselves more because it's like so much is out there about women. Men tend to think, not all, but some men seem to think that they want you to sleep with them to get this and get that. I mean, they can be laying right on the side of you and knowing that you need help with something, but they won't offer the help. They want you to have sex with them, and women going around oral sex and guys for beats and for shows. No, I'm not gonna do it. I feel like trust the process, trust God, and work harder. So it's always been a little harder for me. And then being in relationships, they can make you kind of sit down. You don't grind as hard because now you're comfortable and you're trying to please, your mate. And I get it. But if you really want this music and you really out here trying to get it, that ain't gonna work. Somebody gonna be mad. Somebody's gonna be really mad, and it's just not gonna work. So my advice on relationships, people in the industry getting on relationships, my advice is if they're not really going to support you and really not try to understand and really will not walk on the side of you and stay in back of you, if they can't do those three things, don't do it because it's going to cause problems. And if you know you a big cheater, you shouldn't get in no relationship because it's going to cause problems. You
Right.
feel me? So either way, stay focused.
Okay, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? You already know I gotta have a little rebuttal. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean?
Okay, come on with
I got a little cigarette butt rebuttal. You know what I'm saying for you, but
it.
um, I feel you, man. Like just like this, you know what I'm saying? I do agree. It is very difficult, you know what I mean, when you're ambitious and you see yourself doing bigger, even bigger things here in this industry, being yourself, myself. whatever the case may be, whoever it is, you know what I mean,
Right.
relationships become difficult because um I say, speaking hypothetically, you know what I mean, I'm doing my thing, you doing your thing, and then, you get an opportunity for something that I might have been working for, but you didn't got in this door and I didn't get in that door. And now, it's like, our it's sometimes it can make the other one feel some type of way, like, what I mean, like, man, they just took the lead on me when I had the lead on them, you know what I'm saying? But it's not about that
Right.
competition thing, you know what I'm saying? It's about, using each
Right.
other's platform and doing the Beyonce, Jay-Z effect, butterfly effect, you know
Right.
what I'm saying?
That's
You know,
true, right?
so, it's very difficult, but yeah, sometimes, I don't think that I'm single myself,
Mhm.
so I don't have a problem with that. But at the end of the day, too, it's times to where I wouldn't mind, being in a relationship, but at the same time, I understand too the what that carries, you know what I'm saying, and what's gonna come with it. That, and it's like, do you want all of that extra questions about what you doing, and you know what I mean, like I'm grown, like you grown, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, like who wants to be questioned about where were you, you know what I'm saying, what are you doing, you know what I'm saying, all this other
Right.
stuff. Who wants to hear that, you know what I'm saying, when you get grown, when you get
That
to a certain point, you're not trying to hear that,
right.
especially when you
That's
bossing
true.
it out, when you trying to out here trying to boss it out your own way, and you had the confidence to do things your way, you're not trying to
Right.
have someone come in and question what you're doing when you already been doing what you're doing well.
Right. And then at the same time, you like once you get in a relationship with somebody and you tell them what you're about and what you're doing, they people mess up. Where they mess up at is they go into relationships and they want to change people, or they want to tell you how and when um you can go do this, or who you can work with, and all this sort of type of stuff right there. It's like really crazy. If you know you're going into a relationship to date somebody that's in the industry, you should know off rip what you're gonna be able to handle, what you can't, because nobody's stupid to the stuff they see on TV. They know a lot of stuff that the industry have to go through. Artists, TV people, producers, even a baby can tell you some things, believe it or not. So why enter into something? You can't go into a relationship trying to change people goals and their dreams. You can't do that, because that's what causes the problem. All of a sudden, oh yeah, babe, I'm with you. You go to the studio, that's cool for the first 2 months. Then all of a sudden, here, you at the studio sleeping with such and such, such and such. But wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? You're welcome to bring your ass, but if you bring your ass, don't come show your ass, because then
Right,
you're not welcome back to another one.
right. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
That's been your routine. You know what I'm saying? You already got a routine, and then when you bring a partner in, you know what I'm saying, it can interrupt your routine. And
Right.
you
I
do
mean,
it
it's
very well.
crazy.
But and I'm not hating on nobody's relationship. Let it be known we not doing that today. That's not what we own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And love, what I mean, I believe in black love. Especially like I want to see. I love to see black man, black woman together. You know what I'm saying? And it's real. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
they doing for their family and doing what they doing. But at the same time, I see the other side where it make it look like it's real, and then I see what people be doing behind closed doors that everybody don't be seeing, because I be knowing a
Right.
lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, like you said earlier, if you know that you're not gonna be loyal or faithful, then don't play that game.
And that's very much true. I mean, that's how I think about it. I ain't the one to play with nobody's heart. Me personally, I can't speak on everybody else, because I understand this concept. If you want the God, the Creator, and the divine order, and the universe and your ancestors to guide you to greatness, you got to be straight, man. You can't be in the street doing messing people over, or doing crazy stuff against your mate. Come on, you can't expect for God to bless no mess. You just can't expect that.
Right.
And if you do, then you got issues within yourself. So you might as well fly right. I mean, it's a process. Understand the process. Everybody want to rush, rush, rush. Oh my God, I gotta get it now. I gotta get it now. I gotta. No, don't do that. Like, understand your process. Understand if you yourself artist. Now, yeah, we got to think too. We can't just talk about the people that's on the other side. You yourself artist. If you're in a relationship with somebody, now you got to make them feel like they're a part of it too. You got to play your part too. You can't be in the industry and you ain't making your mate feel like they're not good enough to be a part of anything you're doing. You got to make them feel comfortable, fellas. If you are dating, you're in the industry and you got a regular girl, you got to make her feel comfortable. Don't get mad if she's always nagging you about females if you're not making her feel comfortable about it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's vice versa with women artists. We got to do better. If there's people we love, let's show the real love. Let's let them participate in what we got going on. But now if they messing up and doing all that extra, cut them off. I get it. You know what I mean? It's a two-way street. You ask me.
That's right. That's right. Two-way street. You know what I'm saying? A little give, a little take. You know what I'm saying? Each one has
Right.
to be willing to, you know what I'm saying, put into the pot for the ultimate goal at the end of the day for you all to have that strong relationship that's going to grow into, a possible
Uh,
marriage, you know what I mean? Whatever, y'all goals are. But
right.
it's safer just to be single.
It is. It is. It is. But wait a minute now. I said it's safer to be single, but sometimes we need crazy stuff to happen in our life so we can create them fire songs. I'm speaking on a lady's point of view, because most of our like Mary J. Blige, Keisha, all them Shaka Khan, all them hit songs came from some goofy. Then we didn't let play us, and it created a good song. So
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I definitely some of my best work has definitely drawn from a lot of pain and what I mean, just difficult times and obstacles in my life. And I wrote about it, you know what I mean, and put that negatives into a positive. So now with that being said, you've been doing a lot of big things, like I say, over the years. So I want to start showing and highlighting some of the things you've been doing just prior to the actually during the pandemic. How did you actually just stay focused before I start showing these pictures and some of the things you've been doing? How did you stay focused, personally, what I mean, as not only a black woman with everything that was still going on as a TV as we see and what I mean that's been displayed, what I mean, not just as a person, what I mean, with this virus just out here that's plagued the world.
all right. Well, I stay focused by telling myself, black people, this ain't nothing new. In slavery time, we flourished. They tried to stop us, yes, but we were still flourishing. We were still creators. We were still inventing things when we were slavery time. So my mind frame is, God, where you weak at is where you really be the strongest at. So I took the trials and tribulations that I was going through at that time, that in the spiritual realm on Satan's side, it was trying to make me weak. But then on my godly side, it said, no, you built to last. Let's go. Do not let your situation determine your future and who you are. And ever since I heard that, I've never deterred from that. Even in the midst of me being homeless, I was homeless putting that movie together. I was homeless putting that Twisted tour together. I was big time homeless. I had a whole homeless community, people listening to my music, me writing, and they showed more love than the people that was not homeless. You know what I'm saying? So it was just love either way it go. But I was always determined to keep going. Like like I said, my mama always said, don't let your situation determine who you are and and what your future's supposed to look like. So that's why I kept it going.
Very wise words from a beautiful woman, I'm sure.
Thank
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? You got to stay focused and what I mean. Salute to you. You know what I mean? That's unbelievable. You know what I mean? You talking about that you was homeless and you continue to um put able to be able to produce and put a movie together. Like that's like extraordinary. You know what I mean? That's next level. That's really incredible. Nene, straight
Thank you.
up.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. So it's just, you've always had I would say what great faith, like what gets you through that to be able to stay focused to write a movie, you know what I mean, even through some of the biggest turmoil.
I mean, it's hard. Don't get me wrong. Like, you only strong as your shell is that's on you. And I feel like as a Pisces, we the first in the beginning, we the first and the ending of the zodiac signs. And if we go on this note, we endure everyone's emotional side. We're the only sign that encounters everyone's emotional side. So with me tapping into my strength and knowing who I am, it helps it helps strengthen me to say, you know what, I'm gonna keep going. I'm determined, I'm focused. I don't care if people say excuse me. I don't care if people say, oh, you didn't gain too much weight, or you get older now, or you this, or you that. All those type of words are the words that strengthens me. It doesn't tear me down. So when I hear people talk down, is what helps me grow. So I'm actually excited that people talk down, because the more they talk down, it's what helps me grow. And when I see women such as myself that want to be in the industry, their kids are grown and they're out the house, and they hit my inbox, Nene, yo, how can I get back in the industry? I want to do it. I started off doing this. First thing I tell them is this: believe in yourself. That's where it starts. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, and keep the faith on God. Don't stand on it. Keep it moving. That's how I feel.
Amen. In that order. Got to
And
keep it
that
moving. Gotta give it up for the one and only all day, most high.
is.
Um with that being said, I just want to celebrate some of these great pictures of photos that you have marking some great times in your history. So I seen you in a magazine. What talk about this moment and the name of this, of what we seeing right now.
Oh, this is magazine from Cornelius Price. His name from him, Cornelius Price. But I'm too digital magazine. At the time, like I said, I was homeless at the time. They didn't know it. I was putting the movie together, and I reached out to them, and it just goes to show, when God got something for you, it's just there. Like, he came aboard, like, man, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'll put you in the movie, put your brand, your magazine in the movie. He like, yeah, let's do it. And I don't know, he threw me on the front cover. He surprised me with that, because I just actually thought I was going on the inside. And then when I seen it pop up, he actually threw me on the front cover. So that time right there, to digital magazine, uh, from Atlanta, Georgia, Cornelius Price. I appreciate you guys so much, for real.
Absolutely, not to be overlooked and not to be underappreciated. You know what I mean? To be on the front cover of a magazine is always a big deal. You know what I mean? Don't ever, and that anyone, and that goes for anyone that's out there. You know what I'm saying? To be on the front cover of a magazine, that's a big deal. That's not something that everyone gets that opportunity to do, and then to be honored and to be, surprised in that way. That's something great. Just showing, your extraordinariness. So,
Thank you.
also, yeah, definitely, you're welcome. Tell me about this. And this is the Twister tour. And where was
Yes.
it?
That's actually the fourth part of the Twisted Tour. We went to Fort Myers, Florida,
Okay.
and it was a different type of crowd, but they were more participating than others. You know what I'm saying? But this is me headlining the Twisted Tour, the same Twisted Tour I put together while I was homeless.
Mm.
Um, Under the bridge, eating and writing down my plans in my little black book on how everything gonna take place. Well, I went homeless when I did this show, but I was homeless when I came up the Twisted Tour. But this is the fourth part. I headlined it. We had a few artists come sign up, fly across. I mean, what's so good about the Twisted Tour is artists, they come from different states to open up. They pay their own way, they get their hotel, and they be like, I want to open up for you. You don't get That's not normal stuff. And I'm not patting myself on the back. But if you can get 19, 15, 20 artists to come from different parts of the state to open up for you, and they got to still pay for their hotel and their food and all this and that, it's something there. You're somebody. The universe is showing you that you're somebody. So I always believe I was somebody. I never let no one or my situation discourage me.
Absolutely, that is very special, and that's something to be grateful for. Anytime somebody goes out their way to listen to you, see you, or let alone me have to pay for their hotel, or what I'm saying, and things of that nature, just to you know for that to happen. So that's what's up. That's what's up.
Thank
Um,
you.
okay, so talk about this right here.
This was the second part of the Twisted tour. We went to Tampa, Florida,
Okay.
and it was exciting. The owner of the club, he played in Shatas. Oh my God, I can't remember his name, but he played in Shatas, and he was really geeked about the music and everything. But this was in Tampa, Florida, second part of the Twisted tour. The crowd was nice. Everybody got along. It wasn't any drama. And I want to give a shout out to Milkman from No Limit because he the one did the flyer and the commercial for it.
That's what's up. That's good business. How did that all come about? Talk to me.
Oh, with No Limit, Milkman.
Yeah, so you networking with Milkman with no limit.
Um, I seen some. He had put some type of post somewhere, and he was saying about he do commercials and everything. So I hit him up. He hit right back, and we've been doing business ever since. Good guy, real humble, real encouraging. He sounded like E40 a little bit when he talked, because he from Cali first off, but he had No Limit, and it's like he sound like E40 when he talk. I've never heard nobody actually talk like that, but it's cool because the guy is about his business. He good. He present good work. So shout out to Milkman for that. Appreciate you.
Absolutely, no doubt. Okay, now I do have a couple of the posters from your new film, if they on the screen, because you have many different posters from all the cast, right?
Yes, each cast member has their own personal flyer. And I did this. This is my friend Aisha Cook. She has a book out. Plus, she's in other movies and she's a promoter. She does all kind of things. Um, she plays Aunt Helen, crazy Aunt Helen. I can't tell you what her role is because it's gonna spoil the movie. But I did this way with the cast members. For one, I didn't want to be how the movie industry is going. I want to be different. And I believe if you're in something of mine, I'm gonna make some type of flyer or some type of video to promote you. That way the cast members get their fan base build up too. And the people know who they are when they see them. It's only fair. I mean, how many times you didn't went to a movie and you really didn't know who was who, and in the credits you still don't know who is who because they don't got the face with the names. So I told myself, you know what? I'm not gonna do it like that. I'm gonna promote them as well as I'm promoting the movie to help build up their fan base. So that's what the flyer's about.
Very smart, smart move.
Thank you. Lyle Moore. He's a celebrity makeup artist and he plays my father, Jolly, in the movie. He's a big kingpin in the movie. And our lifestyle is something like on Empire, but not really Empire. This is realistic situations. So that's the difference between that. So shout out to Lyle Moore.
Okay, and again, I just randomly picked, some posters to show today. But it's a huge cast. Actually, how many people are in the cast?
We got like 17,
Wow, that's a
but it's a movie series. It's not just a movie. It's a movie series. We're gonna have 3 seasons and 13 episodes on each one.
that's what's up, girl. Go, girl.
Yeah, so this right here is Christopher Scott. He also works radio out there in Atlanta. He plays Uncle Too and he's my uncle in the movie, and it's like anything you ask him, he just blunt out tell you. He don't sugarcoat nothing. So we like call him Uncle Too and in actual real life, he's really the same way. So Those people are actually fitting their characters.
Right. That's what's happening. I love it. You know what I mean? And congratulations to you for you know what I mean
Thank
accomplishing that movie. That's what's up. And then turn into a series. That's very creative.
Right. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, once we getting ready to start shooting a couple episodes in about a week or two. I'll be in Atlanta, so we're gonna start shooting a couple episodes. So it's a process. This is my first movie series. I went about it the hard way because no one starts out with three three seasons and 13 episodes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a rookie at this, but it's meant to be because I have a great cast. They're humble and they loyal, and they ain't went nowhere. They've been holding me down. So I got the best cast in the world, y'all. So I'm ready. They ready.
That's what's up. I ain't mad at you. Just proud of you.
Thank, thank you.
So tell me this, Nene. This was an event that you was just doing for Valentine's Day. We're gonna take a look back at it. You can talk about, you know, talk about what was going on and where it was located.
Um, yes, that was February the 12th, a pre-Valentine party. I mean, event that I put together, and I have my official DJ on there, which is DJ Killer. Everybody know DJ Jamal Killer Keto. He's always live on Facebook. He did a really great job, and he got Short Bus, which he is from Alabama. He did a really great job hosting. We had Smurf. We had Gold Mouth, Mr. West Park. We had two Southern Soul artists, Mr. Live and Brother Hubbard, and then we had myself, the R&B rap diva. So the show went well. The crowd was nice.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
And this was
yes, these same guys. Yes.
okay, definitely.
So I believe, brother. I tell you, I do different events outside of my Twisted Tour. I just don't do the Twisted Tour. I'm tapping into the Southern Soul market, my Twisted Tour market, the comedy market, and then the market where you do an event like I just did, and it's diverse talent there.
Okay, I like that. I like that. You know what I mean? A wider range of different things.
Right.
So, let me jump back, you know what I mean, with the music real quick. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Was it like being in the studio with Nene Lioness when you making all of that magic?
When Nene Lioness step in the booth, I got to hear that lion roar first. Once I hear that lion roar, I know it's time to turn into Nene Lioness. And which is really crazy because excuse me, which is really crazy. I was watching one of Nicki Minaj's interviews,
Okay.
and she says she named one of the people that's on the inside of her, and she was talking about this guy that's inside her. He's really rough when he gets ready to hit the stage. And first, I just thought that Nicki was bullshitting, but you know what? Mary J. Blige said it, Beyonce said it, like so many artists said it. When you build characters, you're building spirits of characters that actually do exist. That's why you're able to do the things you're doing. You just gave it a name. So when I tap into Nene Lioness is the one that's club zone, heavy money. That's Nene Lioness. I try to go into a whole nother 3D dimension. Nene Lioness, dude. Nene Lioness want to put a little bit of this, and create a record.
No, really though, I feel that I can relate. You know what I mean? Because I do so many interviews, Nene, you know what I mean, in
Hmm.
my life, sometimes I be thinking that I'm really an interviewer 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So like when I ask people questions, like when I'm not doing a professional interview, like say we
uh,
just kicking, I ask you a question, like I really want the answer, like you know what I'm saying? Because I'm in my mode, like I'm in my zone, like you know what I'm saying. I'm an interviewer, like this, the the
right,
the the, the whole premise is to get an answer. I ask a question, I need to find a way to get an answer, even if I had to ask another question to add a couple of adjectives or nouns to
right.
the sentence. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I do.
hey,
Sometimes you got to feature yourself, though. That's what I do. If I ain't got the money to feature certain people, I mean, let me go in my own catalog. Let me pull up Platinum Lioness, Platinum, we need you on this. Little lady, we need you on this track. Let me feature myself. Yun.
With that order. Hey, so tell me this. And first, I want to also say, again, everyone that's watching still, we really appreciate, we just having a good time, like all the time. Just kicking it, again, this celebrity interviewer, I Said It, the show, and we're here live with film writer, director, recording artist, CEO, Nene Lioness, the one and only, and she been just really doing her thing. And we was actually just recently talking about her movie that she produced, and some of her events she just did around Valentine's Day. So with that being said, Nene, so man, what is the day-to-day motivation like though? What pushes you that you rely on, that gets you through the day, that just keeps you keep going?
When I wake up, once you pray and everything, I turn on my music. It reminds me of who I am. It reminds me of who I am. At some days when I do feel like giving up, because I feel like it'd be really hard sometimes. It'd be hard when you don't have the financial backing. It can be stressful. And you as an artist, and me as, I'm going to say me as an artist, there's certain things I know I need, but don't have the money to get it. So you wake up like, dang, I got to get this done, but I can't get it done. But then God make it happen anyway. But when I feel like quitting, I put my music on and I let the Most High remind me of who He created. And that's what helps me to keep going. Because ain't nobody going to motivate you like you motivate yourself. Sometimes you got to rewind and hear yourself talk to know to remind yourself. It's not all the way about people reminding you of who you are. You definitely have to remind yourself of who you are. And I told myself, I have to remind myself who I am on a daily. I have to, because there's so much a person is going through. Even at this time, I still have to stand on my 2 feet, all 10, and remind myself daily, no, you're not going to stop now. You went through things way worse than this. No, you're going to keep going, motivate yourself, play your music, smoke you a blunt, whatever you got to do, get in front of that mirror and act like you a whole concert at an arena, but remind yourself. And those are things that I do.
Okay. I like it. I love it. Because you just, whatever it takes, like you said, like you iterated, it's just about just doing whatever it takes. And my whole thing, Nene, what I always say is, hey, I don't care what y'all doing out there, as long as you don't hurt nobody, you know what I'm saying? Then if you have to smoke, if you have to drink, you know what I'm saying? If you have to, you know what I'm saying? If you single and you need to, have a lot of girls, or you single and you need a lot of men in your life, being a female, then so be it, whatever, as long as you're not hurting nobody at the end of the
right.
day, physically,
that's right.
mentally, everything like that. Do what you have
that's
to do
right.
to keep your sanity at the end of the day. Because if you're not here, you know what I'm saying, then you know where.
That's right.
You can't get nowhere, you know what I'm saying? So you got to stay, grounded.
You got to discipline yourself. You got to kick your own self in the ass.
Right.
You do. You got to get on yourself. People don't want to get on themselves. They're afraid to tell themselves the truth. I'm not. I tell myself in a minute, look here, man, you bullshit. Get your ass up and go ahead and make something pop off. Get out of that depression mode. Don't worry about things you can't change. Don't worry about things you done walked away from. Don't worry about the people who done hurt you. Don't worry about the money you don't got. All God wants you to do is take that first step, and He got the rest. So that is my biggest motivation right there.
I heard that. That's how it worked too.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So, so real quick, we're gonna take a look at some more video. You know what I mean, real quick. Boom.
me alone. Fuck it, don't be messing with me. Just give me another drink and let me party. I ain't trying to be good. Excuse who you are. You know that I'm gone. I watch the whole bar. I ain't even tripping. I don't see if I fall. Pull up on my car, pull up on your line. I'm ready, man, I'm ready. Where I'm from, we got to go see it. Shit gets twisted, heart so split. Good now, rich, that you can't fuck with. Cause I'm in my energy, my own energy. Came to the club so I can be.
I like that. I
I
like
be
that.
getting crunk. I be getting crunk on that song.
Hey, I like the energy, what I'm saying, that your music give off, what I mean? And I like what you're
Thank,
saying too.
thank you. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. I try to make music that's different. Because I love Atlanta. Don't get me wrong. I love Atlanta. I do.
Shout out to that
And
city.
I think it's a beautiful thing. But goddamn, everybody needs to make their own lane. It's a million people trying to go out of one little small hole in Atlanta. Me personally, I'm going the opposite direction because I ain't got too much competition that way. You got to
Right.
go where you gonna stand out. I mean, that's where I'm at with it. I tell anybody that, but everybody want to run to that one little hole, that one little tiny hole. Maybe one or two people squeeze through every 1 or 2 years.
Right. I feel you. No, I understand. You know what I mean? It's one thing going to a market that's oversaturated and doing something that, is more open. Like, I don't particularly listen to like country music and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
boy, little, I'm saying, little Nas X, he was smart, to do something different, I'm saying? Like everyone raps, everyone does this, everyone does that. But as a African American, you don't really see getting into country music, and then he really took off. So
Right. And he's one of my favorite artists too. I love that song.
okay, okay.
He went in on it. I mean, I don't see how people can really hate that song. It's a feel good song and it's a real country. Black people, we been country. Why we can't recognize that? That's talent. That's crazy. That's talent. That boy talented.
Yeah, yeah, he is. Hey, so tell me this, you know what I mean? I'm gonna play it and then you can talk about it real quick if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yon, we back at it again. We got the exclusive interview with your boy Tory Weldon, R&B legend, R&B sensation for the ladies. On your podcast, the hottest podcast in the show, Raw Fucking Feelings, where we say what we want to say, how we want to say it, and where the fuck we want to say it. Yon, I'm your girl Nene Lioness, and I am your host for Raw Feelings.
Raw. Okay, okay. So how'd you come up with the name? I like that, Raw Feelings. I like your theme too. Talk about that too.
Uh, because everybody always say I'm such a blunt person, and I probably am. I'm not gonna lie. Well, let me see. Yeah, I am. I am. I'm a real blunt person. I'm gonna give it to you raw. I always tell people I'm gonna give it to you as raw. If you don't like it, you put the sugar on it because I'm not. So, so with that being said, I created raw feeling. Say what you want to say, how you want to say it, and where the you want to say it at. Yan.
That's dope. I
But
like
wait,
that.
now that particular interview right there is coming up. That would be my very first Zoom interview with Tory Weldon. That song that you're hearing playing in the background is a song he and I on. Well, it's his song. He's singing the hook and I'm doing the verses. And he would be performing at the BET Awards that's coming up. So that guy is doing really, really big things. So, but we get into that when it's time for me to do that. But I do appreciate you, highlighting that on your show, brother. That's definitely big because most people don't do that. Thank you.
No, all the time. It's all love. You know what I mean? My whole thing is um I wanna, show love and respect to people that do the same. I've been doing this, for a long time, 20 years. I think people that do similar things that I do, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? It's enough love to go around, that's the great thing about love. You know what I mean? It's unlimited. It's all
That's
it's
right. I want to interview you on my show.
Hey, that'll be love. I love to get some raw feelings. Raw feelings about some subjects that I don't really talk about all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff bottled up myself. But hey, shoot, I'm trying to encourage myself to you know, I'm not gonna say that no more. I'm not gonna say I'm trying to encourage myself. I'm actually doing it now and in the making
There you
of accomplishing my first album when it comes to some music poetry. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's been a
uh,
long time coming, and I've deprived the people that supported me when it comes to my poetry for a long time, and I want to get it together. You know, so I want to bring it to you this year. I said it.
let me ask you a question.
Talk to me.
What made you come up with I said it?
Ooh, now you're trying to get deep. Yeah,
I
I
just
got
want to know.
I got to take a sip of my
That's so
name.
unique. Like that's unique. Like I never ran across nobody with that. That's like totally freaking different. And I like it.
Much love. I appreciate that, Nene. So this the truth. This the backstory to I said it. So check it out. I was just thinking like, you know, me as a poet, at the time, I started off and my name was Michael Levinas, the poet. And then it was just yeah, it was started off as Michael Levinas, the poet. And then I had stopped doing like performing for a while, you know what I mean, just actually going out and perform. And then, you know, when I came back and was gonna make a return, this is back in like 2014, when I thought of this concept, 2013, 2014. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know, I need a gimmick because I don't sing, I don't dance, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking
Uh-huh.
at some of these poets and people like that, you know what I mean? And they sing, they do you do a lot, you know what I'm saying, on stage. And me, I'm just like plain Jane, real simple Jack, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? I'm like, I need something more. I need something catchy. I need a stronger name. And so I just started to think about my life, Nene, you know what I mean? And like I told you, I've always been a person to speak up for myself, say how I feel. And you know what I mean? I believe in, you know, keeping your word with people. And that's very important to me. And I try
Yes,
my
it
best
is.
to keep my word with people. And so, you know, when I mix all that up in a blender, you know what I mean, and I meditated, honest to God, like I just sat back and I meditated and
Mm.
I prayed and I thought about it and I kept saying it and just playing with words and thought about what is a word that comes out of everybody's mouth at some point in their life or numerous times. And then I came up with the I said it. And then I thought of Simon Says, and I'm like, you know, who the hell is Simon? You know what I'm saying? I know what my and I can create something that where, you know, they got this fictional character, Simon Says, you know what I mean? And
Uh,
I'm the new Simon. I'm the I said it, you know what I'm saying? That's the end to the
okay.
sentence. That's the ending. That's all you about to get. So, you know, it's making a statement. So I knew it and understood by naming myself, I said it, and embracing this brand and
Uh,
everything to do as I said it, I knew is a statement in the universe. Along with
uh.
that, and I just got to give it to you the whole truth since you asked. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You just opened up Pandora box. You know what I'm talking about with this.
Okay.
Real talk. This is the truth thing. You know what I mean? This is really the truth. You know, so I was listening to like a lot of motivational videos on YouTube and stuff. And I
Mhm.
heard similar videos, they will always say, like if you trying to claim something and when it comes to manifestation, you have to claim it, you have to say it. And so I said, okay, you have to say it, you know what I mean? And I believe in that, you know what I mean? Think it, write it, say it, do it, you know what I'm talking about? And
Right.
um, so I figured that if I embrace the energy of manifestation when it comes to I said it, then everything
Mhm.
I say will become, and I will be able to speak my future into existence. And that's what I've been doing ever since I named myself that. And you know what I mean? Things that I say, you know, I'm more than grateful, and I say this humbly, you know, has come to light. You know, I'm just grateful that you know what I mean. And I really believe wholeheartedly that you know what I'm saying. It really has to do with the name. I said it because of what that represents in the universe, and it's a word that's often repeated like all the time.
Yeah,
And
but it
that's
also represents the word of God too, because God said if I said something is done, then
right.
that's what it is. So you're basically
Exactly.
sealing it, speaking it, and this is what it is. You know, so I love that name. I actually do.
Absolutely, I appreciate it. Yeah, you're right. God said, God spoke the God spoke everything into existence. So, that's my angle as well. Like I'm trying to speak my future into
Okay,
existence, and at the same
ain't no
time,
wrong with that.
I do the leg work. You know what I mean? We got to do the leg work. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Like the Twisted tour. You know what I mean? Y'all, we doing the leg work. I'm not just saying like, I'm just not sitting back talking and think that things gonna fall out the sky. No, I don't work like that. You know what I mean? I'm speaking
Right,
it and I'm putting the action behind it, what I believe.
right.
Yeah. So thank you for asking me that. Giving me an opportunity to talk about and get an audience a side of me that they really probably didn't know of why I call myself I said it. Now it's your turn. Why do you call yourself Nene Lioness?
Well, for one, Nene is my nickname. My family called me that, so it's definitely a real name. And lioness basically means, lioness. They go out, they get the food, they bring it back home. They're real hunters, and they have a lot of strength. And me, I call myself lioness from all the trials and tribulations and everything that I went through when I was homeless, and I just put it all into one to name it strength. Why not be a lioness? Because lioness, they're very important when it comes to the team. So I feel like I'm a very important individual and a piece of a puzzle to a lot of people's puzzle that need completing. So that's what the lioness mean. Strength, teamwork. Let's go out here and get it. Strong black queen. I ain't barking down from nobody. That part.
Definitely, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Lion hearted. I hear you and I see. You know what I'm saying? I love the lion. I'm a Leo, so that's
Oh, I
definitely
didn't know you was a Leo.
I'm all about the lion.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yup, yup. Yeah, really does. So shout out to all my Leos out there. Turn up.
Okay.
Right. So okay, let's talk about your family a little bit because the talent didn't stop with yourself. I'm very familiar with you have a couple of daughters, correct?
Yes.
Right, and you have a son too.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So that's what's up. So if you care to speak about a little bit about some of your children because I know a couple of them are in the industry presently.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Well, Anaya, which is what we call her Shy, Shy Tay, her real name is Shy. Um, she's flourishing. She started out as a model, she still is a model. Um, she's up there. She's up there. She just saw her first little TV show thing with live stream, and where she's interviewing big artists and showing their videos and stuff like that, which is really good. She got music with Chanel West and Ying Yang Twins and Sherrod. Well, I mean, Too Short. Sorry, didn't mean to say his government name. And she's doing very well. I love her to death. She's my better half. Everything she's doing, mom done did. But she's, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that she's taking it to another level. You understand what I'm saying? So when people sometimes try to throw competition between me and my daughters, there is no competition. That's called a good seed planted
Right.
on the right soil. There's no competition at all. I would never be in competition with my daughters. They better do better than mama. They better. You better not do worse than me. Or I'm gonna be like the E4 on that ass. And then we got Nubia, which her real name is Brianna. She's a soulful singer. She does gospel, soulful, R&B. She doesn't use auto tune, which I love it the most because we have great singers in this world. They always want to now they want to slap auto tune on their voice. Stop doing that. If you're an R&B singer, you really can sing. Let us hear you sing. But my two babies, they're doing wonderful. Shout out to Nubia Lachey and with that's Nubia Lachey right there, real name Brianna. That's my baby. And
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to Anaya Starborn. She's that on Facebook. She's Anaya Love Note on Instagram. Yes, that's Miss Anaya. She definitely didn't groan.
Yes,
She
strong.
definitely didn't groan. I couldn't be no more prouder than I am. Beautiful baby. Beautiful baby. It's so crazy because they got the rumor. Oh, those ain't your kids, man. Look here, man. I'm not listening to y'all. What? I really ain't even got nothing to prove on that. I'm a mother who love her kids though. Who love her kids. I'm proud of my kids. I think all children. If you a mother and you got children, I don't care if your child is backstage just doing lights for a big movie thing. Hey, support that because that's important too. Everybody got star kids in their own way and in their own lane. So, please stop being jealous of me. That's something God did for my family, and the seed was planted. So there would never be any competition. It would always be love. I love my daughters. I love my son. They're all doing wonderful jobs in the industry. And a lot of times I don't be on Instagram because my two daughters are on there a lot. And I don't want to be. Now I'll share something I did, but I'm not on there like they be on there. I let them have Instagram and mom just work Facebook and whatever else. Although I might post on Instagram, but it's not my main goal like it is theirs. So I try to give some type of separation in between our careers.
Right. Okay. Respectively, I like that.
Yeah.
I actually have the video of I think her name, the daughter who just signed with a TV deal,
Yeah, Anaya.
Naya. Okay, so I actually have the little video from Instagram that we play real quick.
Hey guys, it's your girl Naya Love. Guess what I am doing today, honey? I am signing my first TV show with these beautiful ladies from Stream Live. I want to thank you guys. Thank you. You gotta tell it. What TV show we gonna be on?
So, this is going to be SL Notions of Hip Hop, you guys. Sorry that I can't, see my smile, but being safe over here. This is a brand new TV show that we have happening on Stream Live. You guys can check it out on the Stream Live app. We're going to be doing this every Friday, so you guys can tune in at 6 p.m. PST, and we will see you guys there.
Congratulations! Woo!
Right.
Look at that baby, man. Hey,
Congratulations
I'm
to you.
super excited for her, man. That just blew my mind right there. Like every time huh?
I'm sorry. Was that a surprise to you when you saw the video, or did you already get a heads up? Because I know you be
She
busy.
she called and told us, and then she goes, "Mom, go check on my Instagram." Like I said, I'm hardly ever on Instagram. She said,
Right.
"I got a surprise for you." I'm thinking she was gonna land that part she was trying to play in Master P movie, and and then she went out for the trial for it. And when I saw that, it just brought tears to my eyes. Like I'm so proud of my daughter. It's like I don't know. It's sometimes I can't believe myself. Like, dang, them your babies. You know what I'm saying? But when I look back, they are mom. They look like mom. They do everything mom done did from modeling to TV shows to, and I'm still going. And the reason why I'm still going, one of the main reasons is because I want to show them that you don't give up because of what somebody else said. You give up, not you give up. Anytime you feel like stopping your career, you stop it when you want to stop it. You don't never let another individual make you feel like, oh, you're getting older, or you're getting fat, or you this to make you stop. You keep going. I inbred that into my daughters. My mother inbred it into me, and I'm still going. My daughters, they're just, oh my God, I want to cry on this part, but I'm sorry. I love my babies, and I'm just super excited for them. That's where I'm at with it.
That's good. And congratulations to you. Congratulations to them as
Thank
well.
you.
You should be very proud. You know what I mean.
I
You able to, raise, two successful daughters. You know what I mean, along with being successful yourself. You know what I mean, despite any type of setbacks. That just life just be throwing at us sometimes. You know what I'm saying. But you stay strong. You know what I mean. Stay focused, and as great as more great blessings coming for you. I can see it. Coming soon for you. That's what's up.
yeah.
Does your son, is he does anything with the entertainment himself?
He graduated from K State University. Um, in he's just not jumping back in. Um, he writes his own music. He produced tracks. He's an engineer. He's learning how to shoot videos. So now he's doing a new album. He got an album late. It's called Late After Eight. Late After Eight, just like it sound. Late After Eight.
Okay.
It's all on Spotify. You can pull up his music and stuff like that. He is a dad of two. I got two grandchildren from him. And he's a great dad. So it's like he does this music, but he's kind of grounded with his kids at the same time. So I'm happy for that.
Okay, great. Well, we actually have a short video where you playing one of your songs over it. I'm just showing a couple of clips of you and your family.
Okay, yeah, my grandkids, Samuel and Imani.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna look at this video real quick.
First you meet 'em, then you greet 'em with the kisses and hugs. Here come the flirting and the dating and the making the love. With the passion and the grinding and the heat of the moment. Straight shot, 99.9% accurate. Fitness active for at least 9 months. From a hunch, you can gather a bundle of joy.
That go hard too. All your music go
Okay,
hard.
so my daughter you saw at the end, she's not in the industry. She just graduated. She's in college. She goes to Michigan State University.
Okay, great, great.
So
You
she,
know,
and she writes music though. She has like 21 songs wrote so far that she wrote. She wrote on her own, and her voice is like a Beyonce voice. Out of all my daughters, she has the Beyonce voice. And I always tell her whenever she's ready. Right now, you in college. I want you to focus on your major. She reads the dictionary, the thesaurus from the front to the back. So if you say any word incorrect, she gonna be able to tell you how to spell it, how to pronounce it, in probably 3 or 5 different languages as well. So she tells me, "Mom, I want to do my music, but she's smart." She said, "But I want to accomplish what I came to college for," and I felt like that was the best decision right now because, like I told you, you don't have to worry about getting in it because you have families already in it. Once one all the way through the door, the rest of us are too. So there's definitely not no worries on that side.
Okay, that's
And
great.
even if Anaya seems like she gonna be the one to sign the big deal first. Either way it go, you know, she's gonna look out for her family, look out for mom. She wants to buy me a big house, and I don't need no big house. I'm too scary. I need to be able to hear the noise downstairs. I got to be able to hear it, the whole sounds in the house.
Well, you better not turn down that big 10-room mansion.
No, I don't even want that. I mean, to be honest with you, I told her, I'm like, I don't even want that. I just want like maybe like I'm cool with a 3 bedroom. It's just mom. So I'm cool with that. 3 bedroom fixed up really nice. I'm cool with that. I'm not no greedy person.
I heard that. I heard that. So, it's we really got to learn a lot about you today. You know what I'm saying? I'm really grateful. You know what I mean? And you definitely already know that you welcome back. You know what I'm saying? As you continue to have projects coming out, you know what I mean? I want you to know that you definitely welcome to use my platform to help promote what you had going because I care about all of my former guests and their endeavors and everything they're working on. Not just like that.
I appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely. So tell me, what's next? Because I know you got a new album out called Complicated.
Yes, Complicated actually dropped last year, August 1st.
Okay.
And right now, what's next is me getting the visuals for those songs. And we're still doing the Twisted Tour. The next show for the Twisted Tour is actually in June in Sarasota, Florida. And I'm getting ready to do the Black Carpet the Heritage Black Carpet Movement event coming up in May sometime. So those are the things. And then in about 2 weeks, I'll be in Atlanta shooting the first 3 episodes of the movie series. So that's pretty much where I'm at.
Okay, cool. Congratulations.
Thank
That's what's
you.
up. And when it comes to singles, what singles are you pushing right now with your music?
Heavy Money and Club Zone.
Okay.
Heavy Money more so for the streets, the bang in your car. Club Zone is one of them feel goods. You can bang. You gonna want to bang in your car too. You can bang Club Zone anywhere, but I have a wider audience with Club Zone than I do Heavy Money. I got more hood audience, which hey, I love my hood all day. So don't take it the wrong way. That's the audience I was aiming for with Heavy Money. So either way, they're both coming along very well. I'm super excited for the album, for the 2 singles. Shout out to all the DJs, all the radio interviews I've been doing. Shout out to I Said It. Man, just thank y'all so much. I really appreciate you guys so much.
Much love and thank you very much. It's definitely a pleasure, have you here this afternoon, to kick it, I know that we had some complications with the phone last night. And I'm glad, we settled that and we here now. We did
We
that.
hear that.
Long
I'm
time
gonna
coming.
tell you. I think you know what it is. When you go from one place, part of the country or the world, United States, whatever state your phone is in, is gonna work better. But when you got to go across the line about 30 more states, man, it's terrible.
Hmm. Yeah, I know when I'm in the ATL, my phone be jacked up. I can tell you that. The reception is real bad. Do you get bad reception in ATL?
Yes, I do too. I do.
I'm starting to think it's a conspiracy going on. Like, why? Is I can't hear nobody when I'm trying to talk to somebody in the ATL. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying out to do some investigating. But anyway,
I don't know. I don't even know. That's crazy.
no, really though, Nene, I'm really proud of you though. Um,
Thank.
um, everything that you got going on, you've been doing some really great things. Um, man, and just to be able to, that's one of the biggest accomplishments, just being a mother. You know what I mean? And with that being said, we didn't do the what you call it yesterday, but I had made like a little poster for Women's International Day, and I didn't never share it because I didn't have no interviews. But I just want to share, just a poster I put together for just saying I do celebrate the Queen too. Say I said management celebrate the Queen. Happy International Women's Day. I said it. You know what I'm talking about? So much love to all the women, you know what I mean? I get a lot of support from women from all over the world. And I'm just really grateful. I'll take for granted. And and it's just like that, you know what I'm saying? So you already know how this show works, Nene. You know what I'll be doing on here, you know what I mean? I'll be glad when you be tuned in too. So, what I like to do is I like to share, some of the people that be supporting me and some of the people that I'm working with and some things just up some updates, you know what I'm talking about? So if I
Okay.
may, I don't know if you saw, but I'm real glad to announce that, I'm gonna be having my own, radio hour. It's gonna be called Yeah, I Said It. Radio.
Hey, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Congrats. I like that
Thank you.
flyer too. You created that?
Yeah, I did. I doodled with the flyer, you know what I'm saying, a little bit.
Oh, you did a good job. I like it. I
Thanks,
like it.
I do something different. Yep. So, that's gonna be every Thursday night, um, 8 p.m. CST time, 9 p.m. EST, and you already know 6 p.m. PST in that order. Then I want to,
Okay.
yeah, actually, my phone is it be doing this for some reason. It's frozen, so give me 1 second.
Okay.
So also, I want to shout out Soulful Discussions. You know what I mean? They come on every Wednesday night, so you can catch them tonight. Actually, you know what I mean? It won't be long. So shout out to Tina Renee. She's a former celebrity guest on the show. So you can find her on 105.7 FM. You know, they be having some great interviews and, you know, just great conversation, discussions. And right
That's
here in
good, right?
Chicago, right, you know what I'm saying? Being right here, you know what I'm saying? Peace to Elise Boswell, you know what I mean? She right here in the shot doing her thing with pieces of Elise. So make sure y'all tune in to her YouTube. You know, she's been doing her thing as well. I also have to add and invite you all to the interview with this brother right here, the legendary
Yeah.
Larry D. You already know what I'm saying. So he gonna be on Life to life2entertainment.com.
Oh,
So you can definitely check that out. That's for my friend Gina Hills down there in Tennessee. She been doing big things and shout out salute to her. So make sure
so
y'all tune in. I'm sorry.
I was going salute.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. A lot of big things always coming up. Shout out to Soul and Blues live TV. You know what I mean? They go on every Wednesday as well. So they're gonna be coming up soon, 5 p.m. today. So if that's more your flavor, then check that out. Shout out to my friends over there at Antiques and Tessics Beauty Boutique, all the way in Stockton, California. You know what I mean? She be showing love, so I'm gonna show love right back because that's how we do. So what I mean, appreciate support, and so ladies, go ahead and pick up some of y'all, accessories and outfits. You in the Stockton, California area, and right here in Chicago, She Bananas be coming on, radio show. She about to be kicking off her afternoon kickback pretty soon. So, I'm glad to welcome her back and just shout out to She Bananas, aka Shakita. Peace, Queen. Appreciate you. Then you already know, I think you heard of her before, right, Nene? That's my friend Mimi Mala. She was on the show too. She deals with people, if you in something right after the accident, you definitely want to hit her up and hit her up at 407-267-7378. Don't forget to tell her, man, I said it since you hey, it looked like it's been a short winter though, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad. Like I went outside early, it was like super nice. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
But it ain't
really
nice out here in Vegas. It's cold.
really. What's the weather?
It probably like in the 60, like 62, 63.
Girl, that's feel good weather. I'm trying to tell you, like that's what it feels like right now. I swear it is like it's probably like 50, you know what I'm saying, or something like
No, I
that.
think because of the wind. The wind is real strong out here, because of those mountains. So they have real strong winds.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's how that works. And like all the time, I gotta shout out my friends Urban Grand TV. You know what I'm saying? They've been having my back for, man, a few years now, going on 4 years. So I really appreciate that. Much love. You can always call them toll free 1-888-380-1913. And I already tell them that I said it since you know me. That's urbangrindtv.com. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who else. Who else can I shout? Oh yeah, always
Ricky
Ron.
Rouse.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Ricky Rouse.
Oh yeah, definitely. He already coming up. So, but first I gotta Ron the director. Shout out doing a music tour. You know what I mean? I'll be in this upcoming movie. Actually, my first movie I ever played in. So look for that. It's gonna be coming up. You know what I mean? Sometime next year. And like she said, the one and only. You know what I'm saying? Freeway Ricky. You know what I mean? I'm more than grateful. You have no idea what this means to me to be able to put this poster up right now and to have displayed and put it publicly because this is a long time coming, y'all. Like y'all even know. And this is just a true story. I had an opportunity, Nene. I interviewed this gentleman December, I want to say December 12th. Um December 12th, 2014. I
Hmm.
first interviewed him. And if I'm not mistaken, I was one of two of the first people representing Chicago to interview Freeway after he got out of jail in
Okay.
2010. So that was a great honor and everything. So it's great to be able to bring him back and just salute this man because he's been doing some awesome things that you can see. He's always all over YouTube, so what I mean, he's a
He
superstar.
is.
He has some great stories too and a great history. So I'm really excited to ask him some questions. You know what I mean? And if you have a question for him, you know what I mean, I want you to send it to me and let me know. You know what I mean? And I ask and I let him know this is from you.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that.
Word up. Um, so also real quick before we get out of here, I want to also shout out my friend Tracy Cruz, because she also do interviews and she has interview. Like it seems like everything happening today, Wednesday. So, but she does hers like every day of the week. So she doing her today and tomorrow. So tune in to her. But I'm also excited before, right after Freeway, I'm going to be celebrating Marilyn Foster, and she's an author, a publisher, and has a publishing company. So what I mean, she's been real doing a lot of big things with Lumen, Us Publishing, and she's also a public speaker. So shout out to Marilyn, and she'll be coming up on that Sunday, the day after Freeway.
Oh, that's big right there. Congratulations and shout out to all of your future clients, people that you're getting ready to interview. Those are big.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. What I'm saying, I'm really grateful. You know what I mean, to be able to connect with people like yourself who's super talented, what I'm saying, and just, and super driven too. You know what I mean? And it's just, always a great pleasure to be able to meet and connect with different people around the world who's just, like minded when it comes to, willing to make the sacrifice in their life to make a
Right.
better,
That's
what
true.
I'm
That is true.
saying. Yeah, because it's easy to just sit back and wait for something to fall out the sky. It's difficult to go out and try to make something that you see in your mind and your dreams a reality
That's
and
true.
manifest it. But all is possible through God. So we gonna
Yes.
get it, everything that we deserve in that order.
Right. In that order.
Right, that's right. So again, I want to definitely thank everybody for tuning in. Shout out to MimiLegrand.com. Check that out. You can find more information too about my show on her website. Appreciate that. Um, and man, just a lot of folks, what I'm saying, just trying to connect me, Nene, and that's what I'm on. And I'm just happy to say that actually I have some shows that's gonna be coming too, some new
Oh,
shows, and I'm bringing back Words of Silk TV poetry TV show. I completed season 1 actually, Nene, but right now I had started season 2, but then because of the pandemic I had paused, but now I'm bringing back the second half of season 2, keep going back to the recording. So I'm really excited about that too. And that's where I interviewed the hottest poets in the Chicagoland, Indiana area. But now it turns into I'm going to interview the best poets from around the world virtually.
oh, that's gonna be oh.
Yes, I'm really excited about where I can take that show. You know what I'm saying? That's called Words of Silk Poetry TV show. And
Well, I hope you holler at Jerome Bradley, Jay Wright.
okay, send them. let me
Definitely a big poet. He's man, he been on the hottest station in New York. Like he put a whole new meaning to poetry that I never even thought a person would put poetry to. He's amazing.
absolutely. You know what I'm saying? It'd
He is.
be a pleasure, you know what I'm saying, to connect with him and all the other great poets around the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give you already know. So with that being said, man, Mimi, You are extraordinary, and just keep up the great work. You know what I'm saying? I'm very proud of you. I want to wish you, you know what I mean, nothing but the best. And and everything toward your future endeavors, I hope that it works to your favor. And everything that you do is gonna just, work out in that order. So much love, salute to you, Queen. It's been a blessing, you know what I'm saying? I really
Thank,
appreciate this interview.
thank you, and I appreciate the opportunity. So y'all can find me on Facebook, Nene Lioness, Nene Woods. Catch me on Instagram, Lioness Nene. Catch me on Twitter, Nene Lioness. LinkedIn, Nene Lioness. TikTok, Nene Lioness. Yan. Shout out to I said it one more again, brother. I really do appreciate you. I am Nene Lioness, CEO of the Lioness family.
I heard that. Lioness. Hey, that's power. That's a lot of power right there.
Yes, indeed. Real soldier thoughts.
Mm,
Real soldier mind frame.
in that order. So your Instagram again, that's Lioness Nene, right?
Yes, Lioness Nene.
Okay. I'm writing it in. For some reason I dropped the ball on that. I usually had it written in. Boom. So yeah, make sure y'all follow her on and keep up with her on her Instagram along with Facebook especially because that's where she make more of a presence, like she said. And and definitely your YouTube. What's your YouTube?
Nene Lioness.
I heard that. So y'all don't know what everything is by now. Y'all ain't been listening to us the last 1 minute. I mean 1 hour and 44 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what's up though. Much love and much love to everyone that's watching. Like I say, on whether you looking at it, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever platform you seeing us from, I really appreciate you. Much love, and you can catch me next time. Like I say, I'm gonna be with Freeway, the real Rick Ross, the one and only,
Hey, shout out to you for that. Congrats. For real, for real. I'm super excited for you.
out of California. Man, thank you so much. It feels good. And I've definitely got some questions for him. You know what I mean, that I didn't ask the first time. And I'm
Right,
keep it 100 with you too, Nene. When I interviewed him the first time, I'm one of those people like I'm like, okay, like you say, when you start doing your music and stuff, you want to do things different. You don't want to do like everybody else. So I didn't wait
right,
to get on what the hot topic was of his past per se. I
right,
wanted to talk about what I wanted to talk about when it comes to the
right,
violence that was in Chicago and stuff like that, and how he
right.
could be voiced and things of that nature. So that's actually what that turned into. And I didn't ask nothing about, what I'm saying, his past. I just used that to promote his book, what I'm saying, at the
Right.
time. So this time around, I asked a little bit about everything, you know what I'm saying?
Get
And we
gushy this time.
all right, and I'm gonna bring it back. The same question about Chicago because unfortunately things have not changed too much here. You know what I mean when it comes to the violence and things of that nature from
Hmm.
the time I interviewed him in 2014. So that's sad, but change is still possible.
Okay, cool.
Right. So yeah, so you already know when you're in Shot Town, you better know you touch down with me. You already know. Holla at me.
I will do. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for having me on your show. I enjoyed it. You be
Absolutely.
safe.
Oh yeah, you too. Much love to you. Peace, Queen. Salute. Be
All right.
safe out there.
Salute.
Enjoy your day. Again, thank you everyone that tuned in with us today. Everybody was watching. Please share this video again wherever you're watching from. Just much love to Nene Lioness. Again, you can follow her on her IG at Lioness Nene, and you can find her at Nene Lioness right here on Facebook. So, look her up, connect with her. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. So, shout out to all the people that watching, me from every platform and specifically from wherever you looking from, whether you're in Europe, whether you're in Paris, whether you in Africa, the motherland, you know what I'm saying? Canada, you know what I mean? Wherever you are, you know what I mean? Australia, wherever you are, you know what I mean? China, Shout out to everyone, you know what I mean? Shout out to the whole world, you know what I mean? Shout out to Russia. I don't know nobody in Russia, but shout out to Russia too. You know what I mean? It's nothing but love all day. If somebody asks, I said it. Blessings. Catch me next time. Live.